enlightenment today, your future will be exactly the way you want it. Nothing short of it. I can challenge, I can guarantee. Take my word. If you want, take on a stamp paper. And sue me if you don't achieve it. Provided you follow everything which I am telling you, except that you are the creator of your own destiny. There is nobody beyond you. All those forces which are outside you also will support when you turn inwardly, because inside us there is complete universe and you are tapping those universal powers only. Take for an example Amitabh Bachchan. Do you know what kind of problems he has faced before he could really become famous? When he went to the first job in All India Radio for news broadcasters position, when he was checked for his voice, because those days it was not the TV but it was the radio, and in the audition for his voice he was outrightly rejected. They said, your voice is hopeless, please go and work somewhere in a company like a clerk. You can do nothing in this life. These were the words for Amitabh Bachchan, that your voice is a hopeless voice. And today he is famous for what? His own voice. That rejection, he did not allow it to get into his head. Einstein was thrown out of his school in the 6th class. And you know for what? He was a very bad student in mathematics. He couldn't solve simple mathematical problems. Addition, deletion, subtraction. He couldn't do even in 6th class. And he was thrown out. While growing out, he was said that you can do nothing in life. His mother, Einstein's mother, believed in Einstein. She said, I will coach this boy. She believed in Einstein. And she coached, and is famous for what? Maths. For the same thing for which she was rejected. Now there are innumerable examples like this, where you find that only those people succeeded in achieving all that which they wanted to achieve, wherein they did not allow failures, obstructions to be influenced. They did not allow themselves to be influenced. In some cases, the person himself had the belief that he will achieve. And in other cases, others had the belief that he will achieve or she will achieve. But today the problem is totally different. I find most of the parents also are ignorant of this fact, and I want to give 80% of the blame for students' bad performance to the parents and teachers. Most of the parents are discouraging and not encouraging. And they do not know that they are discouraging. They keep telling their children, what are you doing? You are not studying. What will you do in life? You can be nothing. You will fail. You will not pass. You don't study at all. You only watch TV. You are only stuck to your internet. What will you do in life? Look at that boy, look at that girl, look at Sheila's daughter. There was a joke. एक मम्मी ने अपने बेटे को बोला कि देख तू क्या पढ़ता है, बार बार फेल होता है, देख शीला की बेटी को देख, फर्स्ट आती है, हरदम फर्स्ट आती है, देख उसको देख, शीला की बेटी को देख, हरदम फर्स्ट आती है। बोला मम्मी उसको देख देख के तो फेल हो गया। होने की हाजिर जवाबी होती है, you can't know about them. But when we say these things, you are not aware that you are emanating vibrations, and your own vibrations are going to influence your children. These vibrations are going to become obstruction for that your own child. What will you do in future? You will fail. You cannot do anything. देख अपने पापा को देख कितनी मेहनत करते थे, तुम क्या करते हो? कुछ नहीं करते हो. All this, your thoughts, they go to cosmos as vibrations and they influence the mind of the child. Not only that, when he is studying well, also your own vibrations make him not study. Because you have said, तुम नहीं पढ़ सकते हो, कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो, concentration तुम्हारा बेकार है. 1 घंटा तुम एक जगह बैठ ही नहीं सकते, 1 घंटा क्या 5 मिनट एक जगह नहीं बैठ सकते हो, क्या कर लोगे? And that child in reality cannot sit for 5 minutes because you are influencing the mind of your own child. Many times, many parents come to me, they tell me that we want to bring our children to you, please motivate them, please give them good thoughts, please tell them good things. I always tell them, keep your children at home, please come to me. You need to know a lot of things, not the child. Child is normal. You are making a normal child abnormal. You are the biggest impediment in your child's growth. Do you realize that you behave like this? The early the parents realize it is better. Don't unnecessarily pressurize the child too much. Every child is different. And in every child's life there are phases. Sometimes you will find that a good child, he was a good student. Suddenly he has become a bad student. Many of the parents would have experienced this. He was studying well. Now he is not studying at all. And they get anxious. They get worried. ये क्या हो गया? अब क्या होगा? ऐसे कैसे हो गया? I tell them, you wait and watch. Don't get anxious. It's the low phase of that child. And every child goes through these peaks of phases. And those children who were not pressurized by their parents in these low phases, they came out much faster than those children where parents become anxious. They become anxious. What has happened? They have taken the child to, he was having one tuition, now they have put him to 5 tuitions. Morning 4 o'clock he is woken up because he started studying, not concentrating, not studying well. So they thought something wrong with this guy, so lot of pressure, and that pressure further worsened his situation. And coupled with these negative thoughts, the child is totally out of his emotional support. Next comes the teachers. Even they are not any good. I am not blaming the entire teacher fraternity. Please don't mistake me, but I know some of the teachers. All the good students, performing students, they are made to sit in the front rows. Not so good student, poor students, not financially poor but otherwise in studies, they are sent back. They concentrate on these good students. This is common sense that good student will in any case perform. Try to concentrate on the not so good student. Try to encourage, enthuse that student. Give importance, give some time to that student. Make the poor student, sit in the front row. All those students who can't concentrate much, make them sit in the front row. Involve them more and more. Call them to talk something about the subject. Encourage them even if they are not good. Create that interest. Otherwise, whatever that 10-20% interest that child had, making him sit in the back seat is taken away. And now he passes time only by making some jokes and throwing some paper chips here and there and creating problems for all others. So if parents and teachers realize this fact, I can tell you, great amount of that capability, potential which is available in every child can be easily brought out. Can be very easily brought out. They just need a little support. At home, support of parents, and in the school or college, the support of teachers. So, the first secret of success, this is the first step of success, is to believe. Let children believe in themselves. Let parents believe in their own children. Let teachers believe in their students. There won't be a failure. There will not be a single failure. Not only in these exams, but there won't be a failure in life. And these children at this age, they are very, very tender. A lot depends on what kind of seed you are sowing in their mind. The mind of a child is like a fertile soil. Whether you sow the seed of success or you sow the seed of failure. In a fertile soil, you can sow the seed of a beautiful rose flower, and in the same fertile soil, you can sow the seed of a poisonous plant. Will the fertile soil differentiate between the rose plant and the poisonous plant? It will not. It will allow both these plants to grow unbiasedly. In the same way, the child's mind, a lot responsibility lies on the parents, teachers, and the children themselves. So the message to the children that even though your parents are negative sometimes, continue to believe in yourself. The message to the students. Even though your teacher is negative, even though your friends are negative, this is the message to the students. Let the whole world have no confidence in you. Let the whole world be negative against you. You, please, you have complete belief in yourself. Next, to the parents, let there be 100 weaknesses, negativity in your children. Even if it is passing through a low phase of life, please continue to believe in the success of your child. And the teachers, please, without any biasness, have the same belief for every student and then see the result. A winner is not one who never fails, but one who never quits. So failure, impediment, obstructions will be bound to be there in the life. Don't quit. Don't get disappointed. Quitting means getting disappointed, getting depressed. The moment you get disappointed and depressed, even though you have the capability to again bounce back, it will not be able to do that. Belief is something like, you throw an animal in the water pond. Even though that animal is never taught to swim, it will swim. But if you throw a person in the water who does not know swimming, who has not been trained to swim, he will drown. Why? Almost all the animals will swim even though they have never been taught swimming, even though they have never been trained for swimming. But human beings will drown. Because they do not believe, animals do not believe that they will drown. We believe that we will drown.